Hello, Dorothea.
Hi, Alex.
And where are you?
I am in Freiburg in the south of Germany, close to the Black
Mm,
Forest. It's very hot. It's
mm,
in the middle of June, and I'm happy to talk to you. Where are
mm.
you?
Well, I'm in Stockholm in my theater saal where I teach teenagers. I teach theater here, and it's the last week of work for me. It's also beautiful, uh, sunny, warm here in Sweden.
Yeah, I'm at my voice training
Mm,
and research
mm,
institute. You see back my piano, you
mm,
see the singing utensils and a
mm.
little penguin on top, which is my kind of my jumbo, which helps me keep the space funny. Can we talk a bit about our plans? We have
Mhm.
our common program,
Yeah.
Sit, Walk, Sing,
Mm,
the first week of November
mm,
23 in Dechen
mm.
Chöling. So maybe we should explain the title. What do you think?
Sure. What do you, I think the title came from you, so maybe you'd like to start.
Okay, good. It is a meditation program. It is meditation centers, and we too are both so-called old meditators.
Mm,
We've been meditating, exploring
mm,
meditation for decades,
mm,
and we both love it. We're both artists, and we
mm,
do, both like to make a transition
mm,
from sitting to walking, sitting, formal sitting meditation to walking, since
mm,
walking is sort of considered the bridge or the connection between formal practice
mm,
and whatever happens in life. And then we choose sing, because we're going to be dealing with voice work, with theater, with body things,
mm,
and see how they connect.
mm.
That's the basic idea.
Yeah, and my interest in this type of program comes from, I think, the fact that I started meditating because I thought it would make me a better actor. When I was a young actor, I was uh, working with a director in Canada who did this exercise with our company where we had to sit very still and sit for a long time without moving with the company in front of us. And I was describing this exercise to a friend in a pub the day after, and he happened to be a meditator. And I told him, I really, something really amazing happened when I sat there so long. I started to really feel my face relax and started to feel pretty vulnerable. And my friend said, "Ow, you should you should try meditating. It's kind of the same thing." So he gave me this book on meditation called The Sacred Path of the Warrior, and I just, when I read the book, saw so many connections between what my teachers in theater and directors were going on and on about less is more, about being present and still and relaxing, and and what the meditation teachings were saying. And since then, it's been really, the two have always gone together for me as a part of the
Okay.
same path.
Yeah.
Theater, meditation, meditation, theater. And so I thought, wouldn't it be nice at a program to combine the two? Um, and I'm thinking about the voice as well when I say this, that, you sit, you meditate, then you do some theater exercises, which kind of bring the principles of meditation into action. You go back to sitting and go back to exercises and um, uh, just marry those two disciplines.
Yeah. I was actually, when you said you thought meditation would make you hoped would make you a better actor, I was exactly the opposite. I started out meditation in the Naropa Institute in the 80s,
Oh,
which was a place already where meditation and the
mm,
arts meet. But
mm,
when I started out meditating, at that time they said
mm,
1 hour of meditation per day.
mm,
And I faithfully did so.
mm,
But I got totally in the back of my mind, I thought,
mm.
oh God, if I meditate, will I become a person who's totally equal and kind of a beige person, no emotions, no colors? Will
Yeah,
meditation make me boring
yeah,
and dull? What
yeah.
happens? Will I become a boring and dull actress who has no
Mm,
emotions? but the opposite happens. Actually,
yeah.
I mean, meditation doesn't put you off your emotion; it highlights them, and you can use them spontaneously.
Yeah,
I think there's a really a common ground of music, of meditation, formal meditation, sitting and walking, and any kind of performance, and any kind of performance we do in daily life. I mean, supermarket could regard that as a big theater with your own chariot, carry your food out.
I also was very inspired by the idea that you could work on all the stuff that you work on as an actor, but you could do it in daily life where there's totally free from performance and competition and having to prove yourself. It's just, you're giving daily life the status that I was giving acting, which I thought was, the only thing worth doing in life. And so I found it very freeing at the discovery that my whole life is theater, and life can be that can be given that status of the details of your daily life are as important as the details of a theater performance or a show.
But I'd also like to say a few words about the formal meditation, because the word mindfulness is now everywhere, even partially at a ironic level. But we want to be working with very basic principles of mindfulness, which have been handed down for generations of practitioners, and which can be reused and retried each time fresh. So we work with the 4 foundations of mindfulness, which is mindfulness of the body and space around us, mindfulness of what we call effort, or what we call life, or what we call struggle, or what we call energy. How do we apply our energy in everyday life? And we have mindfulness of, what's the third one? No, actually, I put those 2 together, mindfulness of effort and mindfulness of life. And the 4th one is, how do we deal with the actual doings of your mind? Takes a very fine look into how does the intricacies of the human mind work. And I've been practicing these practices for decades, and I find them still each time totally fresh and timely and applicable, and at the same time very inspiring and totally connected to daily life. And I think in our program, when we try to really apply them to playing, to living together one week and playing together based on these 4 principles, we will just have fun and a lot of inspiration.
Yes, I when I hear you describing this, I'm starting to want to go to this program. It's the last time I taught a program like this, the main comment that came from the participants was, I haven't had so much fun in a Dharma center. So,
but Alex, it will be disciplined at the same time.
Well, I think that was, one of the messages from our lineage is that, the greatest, most joyful human activities come from that combination of discipline and celebration, or discipline and fun together, which is kind of what I try to, if I want to teach my students here in this school anything, it's that that they can let go and have a lot of fun, but through the techniques of and through their discipline.
I think that's a good word for goodbye, for saying goodbye.
Okay. Well, I look forward to seeing you and a whole lot of other brave people.
Me too. See you in November. Bye-bye.
Bye.